Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody guys, today we will take a look at the dollar index. In our weekly research, mostly we could call this today's view as a view on the euro currency, because on the dollar index and euro currency market forms approximately the same patterns. But today we thought that probably will be more useful for us to take a look at dollar index because, well, actually we have discussed the intraday stop on the euro currency just yesterday, and second moment is dollar index shows some moments better. It brings some more clarity on the perspective, and it lets us to explain why we think the definite price action here. It just shows the reasons for that more clear compared to euro currency. That's why we have decided to take a look at the dollar index today. So we will start from the daily chart. In the short-term perspective, guys, most important for us is what will happen around this circle that I have marked on the chart. Mostly, here is the question only in one thing: whether the market will show another leg up here before downward action, or it will just collapse here down and complete these targets around 91.20 area. Because here we have the ABCD patient market mostly, almost but not quite, has completed the ABCD target, now shows reasonable bounce up. I will share with you the reasons for one scenario and for the other. My opinion is that by technical picture, and if we will put together all the factors, technical factors that we have here, upside leg looks more probable than immediate drop. Why? So let's start from the beginning. First of all, if you'll take a look at the monthly chart, you will see that this move up and following move down in November, actually large bearish engulfing pattern. As soon as the engulfing has been completed, in most cases, market shows some retracement inside the body of the engulfing. Retracement could be different. Sometimes it's just 30%, sometimes it's even more than the 60%. But some retracement up here is very probable. It doesn't happen every time, but as a rule, it happens. This is the first reason. Second reason, here, guys, dollar index stand in the strong support area. So take a look that this is ABCD target right at the major fib support 92.40, and also this is very close to the daily result. So that was the first reaction on this support area. During the first reaction, market has formed morning star pattern that has the same type of action as the bullish engulfing pattern. Usually, the completion of the morning star takes the shape of some kind of the A, B, C, D action on the intraday chart. So the length of the bars counted after retracement up usually leads to some ABCD action. This is the second reason. Finally, if you will take a look at the shape of this price behavior, you will clearly could identify the head and shoulders pattern that is forming. So left shoulder, head, and somewhere here, right shoulder should be formed, right? That's why I think that some kind of the ABCD action here to the upside in an area of the 93.60, 93.80 area is very probable. Second scenario is just market will continue move lower. This also sometimes happens. So engulfing on the monthly chart also could be continued by just downward continuation. In this case, we will be watching just for 91.20 area. For the larger scale picture, for the big scale, as on the euro currencies and dollar index, you know that we are waiting for a double repo pattern. There is no big difference because here we will be watching for an opportunity to go long. Here's the only question, as I said, how it will start. If we will be correct, and indeed market will show a move up here, on the 4-hour time frame chart, you could see the scenario how this could happen. So what we have, some kind of the ABCD retracement up will give us 222 sell pattern. And that simultaneously will become the right shoulder of the hand shoulders pattern, right? In this case, our target will be based on the hand shoulders, and it will be A, B, C, D pattern. Take a look that this is perfectly coincide around 91.20 area with the daily A, B, C top 1618 target. So they stand in the same area. The only concern, the only uncertainty about all this stuff is the depth of the CD leg. So here, guys, I have drawn the CD leg slightly greater than AB, just because to keep the harmony of this pattern. But it could be slightly lower, smaller. It could be AB equals CD. It could be slightly greater. In this case, maybe we will not get the clear 222 sell, but anyway, this will be an area where the market could turn down. It's only concern about it. So for those of you who are trading on the daily chart, we probably should wait for this setup to get the short position, because potential of this trade will be very significant. It's approximately 93.80, 91.20. It's more than the 2.5 points on the dollar index, a very significant distance. And it provides very clear stop, and good patterns are forming here, so definitely it's worth of our attention. The scalp traders who trade on the lower time frames also could watch for taking the long position somewhere on this point. For example, on the hourly chart, you could get this cardless 222 buy pattern, right? So if market will complete this AB equals CD target down, it also could be kind of the double bottom, because this is unique scenario of the 222 when it finished right at the X point, at the starting point of the pattern. In this case, this could be double bottom. But if you would like to take the long position here, be aware of mutation of this pattern to butterfly. Why? Because if you'll take a look at the daily chart, you could see that the AB equals CD target slightly has not been completed. So you can see it stands slightly below these lows. I'm not sure that this definitely could happen, but it is possible that market will show slightly lower action right to this target somewhere around 92.25, 92.28 area to complete this AB equals CD. Well, but this will be typical for the double bottom, so slightly lower second bottom is normal. So it's just a warning for you if you would like to trade this setup, place stop somewhere below this area to not be washed out while the setup still will be valid. So that's just the nuance on the hourly chart that really could be important for a short-term trading. That being said, guys, as you can see, situation is really interesting here. We have the 3 potential patterns that could be formed on the coming week. First one is a short-term setup on the hourly chart for the scalp traders for taking the long position in the upper direction. Second setup is for taking the sell position. And finally, hardly this will happen on the next week, maybe within a couple of weeks, this drop will be completed here. It could be double repo buy on the weekly chart. I suspect, guys, that probably this action down should be finished right before December Fed meeting, because if there will be some hawkish comments, it's logical to suggest that dollar index could turn up right from these comments, and that will be some mysteriously correspond to technical picture. For example, market is moving down. Here is the Fed meeting, some hawkish statements on the perspective of the economy and so on, and dollar index just reverts up. This is logical to suggest, at least in the foreseeable future, I don't see any other fundamental events that would significantly impact on the dollar index and could lead to a drastic reversal on the dollar index. So as you can see, that's our picture for now. Let's just keep watching. So on the euro currency, you just need to watch for mirror of this pictures because it stands just in opposite direction. So here we are waiting for double repo buy, there we are waiting for double repo sell. And that all about the all other patterns.